leader. He was a great leader that even the thought of no longer having him with us. The man wept for a month and a half and said, I can't believe our leader before us is gone. That the Spirit of the Lord had to come to him and say, listen to me. Hi, get now. Moses, my servant, is dead. You must take these children over on the other side of this Jordan. Let them possess the land. And the Spirit of the Lord had to dry up his tears. You must love your leadership. You must love it to the point that when it is gone, you say, God, Lord, listen to me. You see people who run for the mic and love to be in front and love to be, watch them. Because the Bible says to whom much is given, and you should count the cost before you take the position. The cost is more important than the position. That is what we're missing, you know. If we ever count the cost and recognize what it's going to cost me to be a pastor up in this house, or to lead people, or to follow the man of God, or to make sure I serve and to be on his counsel, I would think twice, Lord, am I really ready for this? My house is going to come under attack. My money is going to get funny. People going to talk about me. Demonic spirits are going to come after me. And God, I am willing. I've counted the cost. I've read the script, and I'm willing to be a part of those that were martyred for you for the cause of Christ. Have you counted the cost? And you know who told Joshua that he was ready? The Spirit of the Lord. It wasn't the people that said, go on, man, you're ready, man. It was the Spirit of the Lord that spoke and anointed them and said, now let's go over on the other side. Get up! How long are you going to cry? Get up! The same God that was with Moses. As a matter of fact, I will be with you even greater than I was with Moses. But the difference between Caleb and many of us is Caleb and Joshua enjoyed serving. They enjoyed serving. That leading was never on their mind. To the Spirit of the Lord, they say, hi, boss, are you next? You this. Leadership. His leadership was so profound that even when he was dead, the entire church stood still for 1 whole month of weeping. Then God said, now, this has become idolatry. How am I going to cry for this man? I'm dead. Get up, Joshua. You're next. You're next in line. You have served well. You know when you're really, you don't know when you're really coming to the leadership, where you would say, I don't know what I would do without this leader. If the Lord should take my pastor now, I don't know how I would function, or what would happen to me. You feel like, why, I could do this, I can't do it. Listen. And that's why when you pray for your leaders, you're going to pray out of a place where God keep them. Strengthen them. Give them the strength to go on. Because I want them to stay alive. That's why, and that's how you're going to learn to pray for your leaders, when you have that desire for your leadership to continue. You love what God has given you. And every day you're getting up, Lord, bless my pastor. Bless the first lady. Bless our ECC staff. Bless. Keep them up. Your heart should sink when you hear your pastor is master again. You should wonder, God, not again. Do not beg you. Open the floodgate. Healing. Set a miracle right now. Lift him up on his feet. Let him be back in the pulpit. Because I honor my leader. Amen. Joshua, you go sit on that. You honor when you don't cry. And you buried the man almost a month ago. You still cried. He's dead. Read.
How do you think he knew that? Because God had told him they would. Numbers 13:2. God had already given them the land. But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people.
Now, this is the reason why This is the key, Pastor Fitz. This is the reason why God does not talk to the people. Y'all hear me? This is the reason why the Holy Ghost don't talk to the people, but he speaks to the one who has given him the grace and the fortitude to go up. Because if I had listened to some people we shut down a long time ago, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met Lady Tiffany. I wouldn't have met Jamila. I wouldn't have met Mom. If I listened to the people's negative babbling, we wouldn't have a church today. So God has to speak to somebody that he can trust. And sometimes we get frustrated when, well, every minute prophet have a word, every minute prophet have a rebuke. But God's speaking to him. Because as much as some of us may feel that we're ready to leave, if we give you the mic and turn over the church, you're going to mash it up. Now run to the ground. Listen, leadership is not the easiest thing. It's not easy. And sometimes it looks glamorous. Nice car, nice wife, nice church, look good. But it costs.
They don't see behind the scenes.
They don't see. That's a negative. The behind the scene is serious. Can you take rebuke? I want to be a pastor too. When this pastor won't elevate me, can you take rebuke? Can it be chastised? Can it be told as a pastor that you have to give more than the people? Because to whom much is given, much is required. I put more weight on my people, on my pastors financially in this house than I do the people. Because you cannot lead from the back. Somebody say yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
And so leadership costs you. Now, hear what the people said. Read this and then prove it to you.
But the men that went up with him said, We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had sold.
They brought up an evil report. That's church people. There's some people in church, they're so negative. Negative. They're negative, baby. They ain't got nothing good to say. Nothing good to say about your family. You're going through, well, not even to give you a word of encouragement. They see you going through, I wonder what she do. Who she sleep with now? Who for man she take? Church people, just living. It's not that the Lord is bringing you through your wilderness experience or you're getting another testimony. It's that must something should do wrong. Something should do, man. Should trouble somebody, man. Get Bigfoot. Oh God, read. Finish this thing here.
And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, The land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of a great stature. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight.
We look like grasshopper to them. And I'm sure they look at us as grasshopper. That's what the people see. You want to know why Joshua and Moses is different? Now everybody look at me and learn this principle. One of the reasons why I stopped listening to the people will make you strike the rock.
Yes.
The people will frustrate you. The people will make you get angry with God. The people will make you get frustrated with your own self. The people. That's why I shut away from the people. And I tell pastors deal with pastors.